Simon Sinek once said, "Leadership is not about being in charge. It is about taking care of those in your charge." But if you look closer, those words carry something deeper. Embedded in that message is the power of kindness, the invisible thread that ties great leadership to real human connection. Simon doesn't speak about kindness as an act of charity, but as a strategy of strength. And today, we'll discover how one simple gesture can ripple through a person's life in ways we may never understand. There's a story Simon often tells. It's not about business. Not about $1 billion boardroom. It's about a cup of coffee. During a talk at an event, Simon spoke about a hotel employee. The employee worked at the Four Seasons in Las Vegas. And like many people in hospitality, he served coffee, cleaned tables, and smiled at guests. But what made this employee different wasn't his job, it was his joy. He didn't fake it. He didn't force it. He loved being there. So Simon asked him, "Do you like your job?" The man beamed. "I love it," he said. Simon was curious. "Why?" And the employee explained something powerful. He said, "When I walk through the halls here, if a manager sees me, they ask me how I'm doing. They ask if I need anything to help me do my job better. At other hotels, managers just look for things I'm doing wrong." That one moment was the core of Simon's philosophy: people thrive when they feel seen, valued, and safe. And how do we create that? With kindness. Not policies. Not pressure. But kindness. Because kindness isn't weakness. It's not softness. It's courage. It takes strength to care when you're busy. It takes intention to listen when the world tells you to hurry. And it takes love to lead when it's easier to command. Simon often talks about a concept called the circle of safety. It's the idea that in any team, family, or workplace, people perform better when they feel protected by those around them. And that safety comes from trust. Trust is built through consistency, honesty, and, you guessed it, kindness. Think about it. We remember the boss who stood by us when we failed, not the one who praised us when we succeeded. We remember the teacher who stayed after class just to check in. We remember the stranger who held the door, smiled, and changed our day. Kindness is the silent power that moves mountains inside people's hearts. And the beauty is, it doesn't require money, position, or status. Just a choice. A choice to pause before reacting. A choice to ask, "Are you okay?" instead of judging. A choice to encourage instead of criticize. A choice to be human even when the world seems to forget how. Simon Sinek believes the best organizations aren't the ones with the fanciest systems. They're the ones filled with people who feel like they matter. Because when people feel cared for, they care more. They go the extra mile. They support each other. They lead with heart. Now imagine what would happen if we lived like that beyond the office. What if families created circles of safety at the dinner table? What if friendships were built on empathy, not just convenience? What if kindness was a daily ritual, not just a random act? You see, the power of kindness isn't just in how it helps others. It's in how it transforms us. When you show kindness, you reduce stress, for others and for yourself. You increase serotonin, dopamine, oxytocin. You literally become healthier, emotionally and physically. Simon's message is clear: kindness isn't extra. It's essential. And maybe today, you needed to hear that. Maybe life feels heavy. Maybe you've been doing your best, and it seems like no one notices. But know this: every kind word you speak, every moment you choose to uplift, it matters. It builds something. Even if you don't see it yet. So tomorrow, when you step into the world, remember Simon's coffee story. Remember that behind every smile is a choice someone made. A choice to lead with kindness. And you have that same power. One act. One word. One moment. You might not change the world in a day. But you might change someone's day, and that's a good start.